In a career spanning only 10 months, hosting an astonishing 63 live shows by way of 13 different countries, its unblemished record includes 45 World Championships, 13 British and Commonwealth title fights, 11 European and 39 other championships. This new channel is ready and proud to present the following scheduled main events. And finally, introducing the brightest prospect in mixed martial arts, Ultimate Warrior Challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Britain's new home of boxing. Let's get ready for Box Nation.
Saturday, July the 14th. The biggest night for Box Nation so far and the most anticipated all-British fight for years. Even a hefty pre-fight soaking couldn't dampen the spirits of 30,000 fans inside Upton Park as Michael Buffer made his traditional welcome.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
The talking over, the fight now for real.
So much had been written and spoken about how David Haye would dominate the early exchanges, but Del Boy Chisora had other ideas.
Oh, good left hand from Chisora. And almost lifting Haye off his feet.
If the haymaker was shaken by Derrick's early assault, it didn't show. Del Boy continued to press forward, and Haye countered, throwing enough scoring shots to shade the first round scorecards. Into round two, Chisora continued to walk his opponent down, but David's accuracy and speed were telling, with some stinging jabs as Derrick looked to land some big bombs.
Now this is where Chisora wants it, leaning on, making that 37-pound weight advantage, if you want to call it that, maybe tell.
Everyone was expecting power punches from the haymaker, and they didn't have to wait too long.
That's a good right hand from Haye. Big shot, and he knows that Chisora felt the weight of that.
This was turning into a belter. Chisora took everything Haye was throwing and piled back onto the offensive.
And that big right hand again, attempting to land.
He's trying to chop it down, really come down, maybe even the top of the head.
And a little after's just added some spice to the mix.
One landed after the bell by Haye, and words exchanged and a bit of feeling.
Another round for Haye, but Derrick Chisora is made of strong stuff, and it was Del Boy who landed the first telling shots as the fight moved into round three.
Chisora finding the target, and Haye just wanting to tie him up.
Again, Haye replied, again with powerful, punishing shots.
Lovely, sharp right hand from Haye. Great hand speed and accuracy.
The relentless pace was telling, but even as the two fighters held on, Haye still found the target.
Nice uppercut inside from Haye. Chisora thought he'd got him tied up, caught him unawares.
As the clock ticked down, the action opened up, and the crowd were back on their feet.
Chisora getting into range, now they go toe-to-toe. Look at this, good shot from Chisora.
Maybe neither man heard the bell, but both felt the impact as the big blows rained in, and Haye looked decidedly unsteady as he slumped in his corner.
And after the bell went, Haye was caught flush by a left hook.
Round four started as round three had ended.
Oh, big right hand again from Chisora. Now back from Haye.
Now it was Haye coming forward as Derrick seemed to change tactics.
And Chisora onto the back foot, almost for the first time, and inviting Haye in, which has to be stupid.
But it seemed to work as Chisora opened up.
Oh, big right hand from Chisora now. But Haye again takes it well.
Only to be pegged back by a thumping left.
Good left hand from Haye, lovely punch.
This fight was billed as licensed to thrill, and that was exactly what was being delivered. 4 rounds of crunching blows had to have made their mark, and the crowd sensed something as round 5 began.
At the moment, the boxing class of Haye is prevailing. Lovely right hand attempted counter. And another big right from Haye.
Just good stuff from David Haye.
The haymakers seemed to smell blood and something had to give. I'll leave it to Box Nation commentators John Rawling and Paul Smith to describe the dramatic final seconds of this pulsating contest.
Oh, big left hand and right. Tremendous shots from Haye. Left hook, right hand, and Chisora down in the bin. Wonderful left hook that was from David Haye. Blurring hand speed, and Chisora touches down.
Lovely shot, and David Haye's an exceptional finisher.
Chisora holding on with desperation now. He's got one of the best chins in the business, but he couldn't stand up. And he's gone again. I don't think he's going to get up this time. The counts of 6 and 7 and 8. He has. He's waited up. He stopped it. He stopped the fight. It's all over. And the great grudge match has been won by David Haye by stoppage. A quite brilliant left hook, followed by the right hand. That was the first knockdown. And when it came again, Chisora was out.
So the mayhem in Munich was finally forgotten. The mutual respect was a fitting finale to what had been a tremendous display of heavyweight boxing at its best. David Haye had come out on top, but it was boxing that was the winner on the night.
Upton Park celebrates, and David Haye, he's back, and he will be looking for the Klitschko's once more. Vitali is very much on his radar.
That's heavyweight boxing.
Check out boxnation.com for all the latest news on our upcoming scheduled live events. I'm Andy Friedlander. We'll see you again soon.